Alright, hello everybody, welcome on in. We are, we're gonna play some Star Control Origins. This is gonna be the first time playthrough for me. Fairly new game, like 2018 I believe. And I have it with all the DLC, which I think like one or two of them are actually important for the story base. I think the other one deals with fleet battles and modding. So yeah. So this is, I believe, the final game in the series, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see how things end up in this game. And if there's any like time-based mechanics in this one. It seems like all of the Star Control games have some sort of time-based mechanics. Yeah, and tomorrow I will be doing just an evening stream. I do have other things I need to do. So yeah, we'll do more Star Control Origins tomorrow, and then Wednesday I'll be off. Thursday will be Star Control Origins. If I get everything set up, Friday evening we'll start Fallout 1. And we will do Fallout 1 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then the following week we'll be back to our normal schedule. We'll have two streams during the week. Is it 2 streams? Yeah, it'll be 2 streams during the week. And of course, both days over the weekend. Hello there, hercxena. Good to see you. I'm doing well. I hope you are doing well. So, yeah. So tomorrow I do have an announcement to make. Make some small changes. So I'll announce those tomorrow night. Yeah. So, yeah, let's hop into some Star Control Origins. And we'll see how this game goes. The music is really nice in this game. At least the title music is really nice. So yeah, let me swap the scene to. I don't have it set up. This is the widescreen. I gotta go manually here. Yeah, because there's a cutscene right when you start the game. You don't have access to. So let's go ahead and start this up. Welcome to stream, Duncan Thrax. Good to see you as well. And anybody else who's looking. EM hyperwave echo detected. Decoding transmission.
Long ago, the singularity formed, its creators uplifted into something beyond our understanding. These beings, now known as the Lexites, left Earth, traveling to multiple planets in our solar system, before vanishing altogether. This is why we are here. Welcome to Star Control, a state-of-the-art international space agency tasked with the exploration of our solar system and the defense of Earth. Here reside the world's brightest minds and greatest technology, brought together by a strong curiosity to discover the unknown. Help us pioneer the future. Join today.
I turned it up. Okay, I did turn it up a little bit since it was a little bit low. I can increase the volume a little bit more, but it's still too low. Yeah, options here you can see, you can set your resolution, the window modes, all that fun stuff. The volume controls. And I had different difficulties, so easy, normal, challenging, expert, or if you're staying it on normal. I have no idea how the combat in this game is going to work. If it can be similar to the other Star Control games, or they went into a completely new system. And then standard control WSAD, and control and alt. I might have to refer to this later when I get into the game. So yeah, let's start a new game. There'll be some more cutscenes, I think, and then assuming it'll drop us into the game.
We believe this is an alien transmission.
And this is originating from where, exactly?
It's local. Triton.
Recall the captain. Tell him that he's needed.
He's still on administrative leave from the incident.
That no longer matters. He's the only one qualified to command the prototype Vindicator.
Alright. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this too, since I enjoyed the rest of the Star Control series game. The third one was pretty interesting. We'll see how this one is. I guess we could call ourselves hercxena here. Captain hercxena, Star Control Command. Reactivation. Captain hercxena, you have been recalled to duty. Please report to the UES Vindicator for a high priority mission. Commander Skylar will be waiting for your arrival. Mission difficulty. Normal. You can change your difficulty. I'm assuming you can change the difficulty mid-game, I assume. Or maybe this is it. This is going to be the final chance you get to change it. So yeah, let's go.
The last of the crew and supplies should be coming over to you shortly, Captain. Time to get started. Star Control is ordering you to travel to Triton and investigate the alien radio signal that's originating there.
Alright, yeah, I was getting all the receiving things. I must be getting different characters here. Skylar from the Champion of the Crew. No, it's not gonna be the same Skylar. Unless she has a chance to do traverse time in universes. Alright, so what do we know about this radio signal?
It's just a series of regular pulses at 1.42 gigahertz. That's the hydrogen line, in case you've forgotten your radio astronomy. Some very excitable men in glasses are pretty sure if aliens ever try contacting us, they'll do it on that frequency. They are substantially less certain why aliens might be on one of Neptune's moons, though.
Alright, so I'm assuming Triton is the moon of Neptune. What should I do when I reach Triton?
Scan its surface from orbit. If you find the signal, send one of your ship's landers down to the surface to examine it further. If it is an alien, you are ordered to not die and tell us right away.
Should I attempt to make contact with the alien?
If you believe it's safe to do so, yes. Just please be careful, Captain.
So, does this supersede our mission to investigate the Lexites?
Not entirely. Their departure is the whole reason we have a star control in the first place. Your mission to Triton takes priority, but if you do discover anything concerning the Lexites, you should tell us right away.
You know why the Lexites left?
We still have no idea. For post-humans, or whatever they call themselves, they sure didn't talk about themselves as much as us original versions like to. We've combed over their facility on the moon, hoping to find some hints, but haven't found anything. They never seemed to be upset with us, or expressed any great unhappiness with their situation on Earth. Which is maybe surprising considering some of the abuse they took. My theory? They got bored with us. Bored with human affairs. Maybe bored of our smell.
Oh, well, boring. You hear that? Humans are boring. Alright, so do you know where the Lexites went?
After they left Earth in 2085, we know they set up on the moon for a short while, but that was just a staging area. So they're out there somewhere.
Oh, are the Lexites dangerous?
Well, they're essentially humans, so yes. But even during the chaos of their exodus, when they were stealing our launch craft, they went to great lengths to avoid harming anyone. Still, they obviously have access to technology we've never even contemplated. If you do run into them, be careful, Captain.
Alright, that's enough about the Lexites.
Sure, Captain.
So any advice on the astral journey to Triton?
You've already forgotten how to captain a starship, Captain? That's not a good sign.
No, no.
What do you want to know?
So how do I fly ships? How do I fly my
You
ship?
use your thrusters to fly forward and steer.
Knowing the fondness of all computers, you probably have configured the maneuvering thrusters to be left or right cursor keys, and thrust will be the up key.
Braking maneuvers typically require you to turn the entire ship around and thrust in the opposite direction. That's the basics, at least. If you want to refresh your combat maneuvering skills, you can visit the training facility at Ceres as well.
Alright, series. Knowing for fondness of all computers, blah blah blah. Okay. So how do I visit planets?
Your ship's computer will automatically put the ship into a safe orbit of any planet in the solar system once you get close enough to it. Scanning the planet from orbit will reveal items and resources of interest, as well as potential landing zones you can send your landing craft to.
Okay. And most important one is how do I upgrade my ship?
We have limited resources here right now, Captain. We used up a lot rushing the construction of that vessel. If you find raw materials on any worlds in the system, you can return with them here. We'll calculate what they're worth and present this to you as resource units, or RU. You can use RU to purchase new components for your ship.
Okay.
Hope that helps, Captain.
Is there anything else about this?
It's just a series of regular pulses. That's the hydrogen line. Some very exciting. They are substantially less certain why aliens might be on one of Neptune's moons, though. Scan its surface for more. If it is an alien, you are ordered to not die and tell us right away.
But otherwise, does Haiti die?
Sure, you die as much as you want, Captain.
Huh.
Just send the ship back.
Huh. Alright, I guess we'll get started.
Star Control has accelerated the construction of our new modular deep solar system vessel specifically for this mission. It's the fastest, most expensive ship humanity has ever made, Captain. Try not to lose it.
I'll try to try.
It's also equipped with our latest resource collection landers, which I would encourage you to make heavy use of. We used up a lot of materials to make that thing. If we want to make any more Vindicator-class vessels, we're going to need you to collect the resources to do it.
Me?
Looks like you've got everything stowed away now, Captain. You're all
1,000
set.
units of fuel.
Good luck, and please hurry. There are a lot of people down on Earth anxious to find out what's going on.
Alright, let's close the communication channel. Alright, so we have this, the codex. Known history, there's all kinds of lore. If you're interested in reading all that, you can. We'll refer to this if we need to. Got fun facts. The unlikely events are unable to attain a peaceful coexistence in alien civilization. We provided top 2 reasons why humans to be feared. Be sure to hand out data pamphlets whenever it seems appropriate. Reason 1, we have nukes. Like, a lot of nukes. Like, you wouldn't believe how many nukes we have. You might think we have used a lot of bottle caps, but that is nothing compared to how many nukes we have. Reason 2, have you seen our homeworld lately? Look at the amount of industrial pollution and toxic waste. We just dump into our ocean. If we did that to our own homeworld, what do you suppose we'll do to yours? Think about it, punk. Alright, first contact do's and don'ts. There will be a test. Do compliment new aliens on what they have done with the place. Don't talk to new aliens about how everything is so much better on Earth. Do talk with aliens about shared hobbies and interests. Don't get into arguments with aliens about galactic politics. Do get coordinates of their homeworld. Don't give away our homeworld. Alright? Planet personality types. Based on the solid scientific and documented evidence, planets do in fact have personalities. These vary from calm to temperament. Those taking the planetary lander down to strange new worlds also swear that to make a significant difference on the landing. Some of the personalities include flat, hollow, obsequious, and Prozac poles. Totally true hyperspace facts. If you're really amazingly stupid fast in hyperspace and you enter ultra space, which is like a hyperspace just a little more ultra. Hyperspace bypasses the outlawed for leaving one too many unquestioned answers. If you left on gas on it's already too late and the bill will be astronomical. So we got the different types of worlds. Acid world, the highly toxic. You recognize from space from the neon color. The original variety of compounds included hydrochloric acid, acetylene, nitric acid, and phosphoric acid. The Goldilocks zone. These worlds are named after own Earth, referred to as Terra in Latin. Terrestrial worlds have similar gravity, atmosphere, and climate as their own world, and often support varied flora and fauna, which has either evolved natively or been introduced by dysphoria from other worlds. These worlds make ideal colony candidates for Star Control, though it has standing orders to make note of such uninhabited worlds within the local space. Hey there, fans of Africa, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, so I probably should take some notes here, probably. So we want terrestrial planets. Oh, I guess the terrestrial planets are like rainbow planets, I guess. Okay. Crystalline. Distinctive from a distance in a glittering gem-like surface, we are still not sure how these crystalline planets form. Most seem to have relatively little to no atmosphere, but whatever processes forms also a great deal of residue radioactivity. These worlds can be exploited for rare resources. However, great care must be taken due to the latent toxicity, which is hostile to carbon-based life forms such as humans. Version, we are finding a disturbingly high ratio of these worlds. The ones having large bodies of liquid water, something or someone has altered the orbit of the star of orbit, resulting in a drop of the surface temperature and freezing of the planet's surface. Some of these worlds seem to have liquid oceans underneath the frozen surface, and even thriving underwater ecologies. Xenobiologists have requested special attention to be paid to these subsurface oceans, while we investigate what would happen to them. Life bloomed in unexpected places. Almost Martian-like in size and appearance, these worlds have minimum amount of surface water. Even so, this has not stopped advanced ecologists from evolving to many of these worlds, ranging from simple flora, fauna up to herd animals, and even some frightfully large arthropods. We got canyons. These worlds have distinctive canyons on the surface, many as large or even larger than Earth's Grand Canyon. We believe most of these are formed from meteorological activity, but some have signs of having been caused by recent and violent tectonic changes. Volcanic contains trace explodium. Most commonly geologically active bodies in most solar systems are often moons orbiting Jovian planets. The stresses of the orbit along with the other moons often create stresses beneath and even above the surface of these rocky worlds. These worlds are often have radioactive isotopes, which we can use for special materials fabrication. Landing parties should be advised not to spend too long on the surface of these worlds, however, due to extreme geological and volcanic activity. The last sequel. These atmosphere-devoid planets and moons vary a great deal, although neither geologically interesting nor ecologically diverse. They sometimes have valuable resources due to meteor impact over a million years. Documentation. We can refer to these if we need to figure out how to do something. These are all of our units. Alright. Let's see if we can figure out how to play this game. Alright, the sector map. So you can see lots of stuff here, lots of places to visit. You investigate the signals from Titan. So we got EM Drive Mark 1. Hawking Buster. First Officer Carey. And the basic nuke. You know, all kinds of modulars and landing modulars, so you can definitely outfit the ship with all kinds of stuff. This is storage items. We've got 2 landers. Crew, got 100 crew, and we got 1,000 fuel. And 1,000 oil use. Alright, we'll put this over here for now. Seems like it has mostly stuff in there in the captain's log, so we don't really need to. Toxic, lifeless. Type Hades, Canyon. You got the moon. Let's turn the ship around. We go to the moon. Oh, item of interest, Luxite Ruin. Yeah, iron, silicon, and calcium. Actually tells you the value of the minerals. This is very nice. Let's launch. Alright. So we want to hit the block piles. I'm not sure how we find minerals. Steer, strafe, reverse, boost, shift, exit. Let's just take this back up. So it's like all the stuff's on the other side. Let's try this again. So it's cheap, and so you can't look at the documentation. Yeah, if we get the dark side of the moon. Okay, so you can see stuff here. Alright. Got some iron. I think this is the Luxite Ruin. Investigate.
Captain, this is the lunar facility the Lexites settled after they first left Earth. We've sent surveyors here before, and I don't think much has changed since then. Not from all the dust I can see. It doesn't look like the Lexites were here long after they arrived in 2085. This was just a staging area they used before traveling elsewhere. No idea where they went after this, but you know that as well as I do. Finding them is why we have a star control in the first place. Captain, there's something powering on here. Blinking lights, humming sounds. There's a computer screen turning on. It says, "Threat to remnants detected. Lander self-defense technology ready to be used. Insert uranium to power." There's a slot in the device here. Do we have any uranium we can feed this thing? I don't keep that on me. We'll have to come back later then, or ignore this entirely. Your call, Captain.
Alright, so moon. Need some uranium. That's not something we can buy, or if we can get that from mining. This is restart. Okay. Oh, you gotta pick up some more resources. Kind of cool that you can see like a space station and stuff. Got iron. Got some silicon. Yes, it does. Well, it is a newer game, right? So, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And easy to mine, too. Got some more silicon. We gotta find the calcium. Which I don't see. Usually there's like little arrows, but I don't see any arrows for the calcium deposits. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Cool, got everything here. We might come back here for put the uranium in the ruin and see what happens. Canyon. Alright, you go back to the star station to sell our stuff. Just get an idea how this game works, so we'll do the easy ones. Hell.
Captain, you survived.
I did!
But tell me, Captain, what did you find out on Triton?
We actually found something weird in that Lexite ruin on the moon.
Yeah, we've seen the playback of your visit there. Look, Captain, finding out what happened to the Lexites is important. We can hardly ignore the original mission of Star Control. But recent events have rather overtaken things, wouldn't you say? We already knew about the facility on the moon. Your orders were to investigate that signal on Triton.
Alright.
Investigate the Lexite ruins when you have time. I'm not sure that's now.
There's a machine that says it needs uranium to operate.
Uranium? Do you have any idea how much paperwork needs to be done to bring radioactive materials into orbit? It would take years, Captain. That's not a joke. You'll have better luck finding that yourself. You've got resource collection landers. Use them. You'll probably be able to find that on Mercury. Or maybe Io.
Alright, Mercury. We'll probably visit all the planets in this solar system. Yeah, before we go, can I get a resupply on a few things?
Like what? Not satisfied with the way we set it up for you, Captain? Unfortunately, things are a little tight around here. We've used up almost every resource we have. Even making payroll has return here with any resources you find on. We'll use advanced space accounting practices to determine what we. This will all be presented to you as resource, which you can then exchange for fuel or other supplies.
Yeah, I just wanted to trade all my resources that I picked up. We got $330 and $394, $596. Okay. Let's see, we have access to anything on the ship yet? Yeah, weapons. You can buy point defense. Alright. Got lander modules. Yeah, you need a lot of cash. Modules of different types to get more crew. I'm assuming you can get crew right now. Got special AI fleet coordinator. You get the trajectory correction computer. We didn't land automatically already, so I'm not sure what this, maybe gets on some of the harder planets. You might not land properly. This will help with that, I guess. I don't know. Okay. These lander modules. You can get 200 jump. Alright, yeah, things are quite expensive. We got sensors. Can't buy any sensors at the moment. I wonder how much cargo space I have. So I don't even have any ships at the moment, so that's gonna be fun. And we just have nukes. Nuke everything!
Is there anything else? Good luck, Captain.
Alright, I guess we'll go to Triton. Since we really can't do anything else until we do that. Let's do that. Then we'll visit the other planets. Yeah, the American lineage holds up, right? You go to training base maybe? You learn how to do combat.
Welcome to Ceres, Captain. This station was designed to test the military capabilities of newly deployed ships, as well as the tactical abilities of command officers. You passed all of this years ago, although we still have test drones available if you want to brush up on your skills.
Alright, tell me about yourself.
Captain Aiden Emery at your service. I was actually one of the other candidates considered for command of the Vindicator prototype.
Why did you take this mission?
I've always been more interested in the scientific side of Star Control than the political. And Captain, I've got a feeling your job is going to be pretty political. And this is a pretty lightly crewed station. Most days, I don't even have to wear pants. Just so you don't feel awkward, I did put on pants before speaking with you.
What's with everybody not wearing pants? That's terrific news. Well done.
Thanks, Captain.
Why did you take on this mission?
I've always been more interested in the scientific side of Star Control than the political. And Captain, I've got... And this is a pretty... Just so you don't feel awkward, I did put on pants. Thanks, Captain.
Why didn't you want to captain the ship?
It's the most expensive ship humanity has ever built, Captain. A lot of people are watching you. That's not for me.
Alright, enough about you.
No problem, Captain. Can I do anything else for you?
Questions about my ship.
And you've come to the right place, Captain. What would you like to know?
How does combat work?
During combat, you have two main resources: crew and energy. When you take damage, lives are lost, Captain. Real lives. If you run out of crew, it's game over. When you fire your weapons, they consume energy. Energy is restored over time, but you're still going to want to make every shot count.
Alright. Tell me about my weapon system.
Your ship is designed to hold two types of weapons. You have your primary weapon and your secondary weapon. For budgetary reasons, the prototype Vindicator class was deployed with only the primary weapon system attached. But what a weapon it is. A guided nuclear missile. Not only does it pack a pretty big punch, it has limited homing capabilities too. With any luck, the nuke will frighten away whatever scared the Lexites off.
Alright.
No problem, Captain. Can I do anything else for you?
He probably is pants off, right? Let's run a trial to get used to combat. I'm assuming it's the same as the last one.
What sort of trial would you like to run?
Let's do tugging. Let's do both of these. Oh, I guess I'll take damage from hitting planets. And those are pretty fast. Oh wow, we got the speed boosting. There's only a limited range. Yeah. Zero, you scavenge from the enemy fleet. Alright.
Great work. So, would you like to run another trial?
No, it's gone.
No problem, Captain. Can I do anything else for you?
No, this shit doesn't look to be very good. So,
No problem, Captain. Good luck out there.
alright, let's go. Do we get resources off this planet? No, we can't. Oh, I see it's an asteroid, so. The Triton is part of Neptune.
Captain, we've located the source of the radio signal. It looks like there's a crashed ship down there. We should take a lander down to investigate.
Okay. So we got ammonia and nitrous oxide. What are you? Yeah, garbage down here. And unidentified objects. Oh, so what can you see here? Got frozen valleys here. We'll pick up the resources because, well, we need more. As much money we can get right now. I'm assuming going like Mercury, you're gonna have better resources, I believe. I wonder if we can land on gas giants. Am I assuming you can't? But we'll see. Ammonia. This is where the crash ship landing is. Crash ship. Oh boy.
You actually came. I can't tell you how sweaty we are to see you.
And who are you?
Your friends? Maybe? I am Chief Viscosity Officer Windu of the Tyrone.
Nice to meet you, Waidu. I'm human of Earth.
You think it's nice to meet me? That's a wonderful change from the usual disgust and contempt we receive when meeting new species.
Oh, what are you doing on Titan, Waidu?
It's a funny story. You'll like it.
I love
It
stories.
starts with these guys called the Scribe. They're the ones who shot us down. They're kind of our friends.
What kind of friends shoot you down? Why did they shoot you down then?
They hate us. Not great friends, really. More accurately, they are our masters and the rulers of a cruel empire that we are forced to serve.
Okay, but what are you doing here?
We're actually trying to protect you from the Scribe. We began receiving your radio transmissions about 50 years ago. You're a fascinating species. And because we knew the Scribe would destroy you if they found you, we've been keeping you a secret from them. At least we were, until a few months ago. The Scribe had evidently received traces of your radio broadcasts themselves. They dropped some pretty terrifying hints that they were looking for you. We were on our way here to stall them, which we did, by getting shot down by them. Hence the distress call.
You need more help from us than the other way around.
That's a fair point. Still, what's a few favors between friends?
What help do you need?
Well, let me explain. The Scribe are looking for you in this area of space. They don't know exactly where you are, but they will find you. Not a lot of humans are going to survive that process. The good news is, we can help you. If you help us first. Most of our systems were squished when we dropped out of hyperspace. Our hyperwave radio was one of them, which is why we had to call for help the old-fashioned way. Also, half of our entire ship fell off. Now, we might actually be able to repair all that damage, but we will definitely need that other half of our spaceship back.
You can fix the half of your ship falling off?
We can? I don't want to bore you with all the little technical details. Simply put, we are really good at our jobs here.
Hey there, the comic dude. Welcome in. So, where did your other half of your ship go?
It went down on a planet somewhere in your solar system. I'm not sure where precisely. All planets look the same when you're crying. Though if I had to guess, I'd say it was around one of your larger, bluer worlds. Also, we lost a couple of hyperdrive modules. We'll definitely need those if we want to not starve to death far from home. Those definitely went down somewhere in your inner solar system. I know this is a lot to ask. But finding all of this shouldn't be a problem for a ship with both its halves.
Nope. Before we help, we have some questions.
You want to learn more about us? I have never been moister.
Oh my.
What do you want to know, best friend?
Oh, hello there, Zeodine. Good to see you. Tell us more about the Scribe.
They're the dominant species in this part of the galaxy. Or at least the part of the galaxy we know about. When we first reached the stars, it was the Scribe that met us, and forcefully included us into their empire.
So how are you protecting us from them?
Because we knew the Scribe would wipe you out if they found you. We've often kept a ship in the area to steer them away if they came by. Don't even bother checking out that yellow star, we'd say. Not a great plan, I realize, as I say it out loud. But it was never an issue. They actually don't care that much what happens in this neighborhood. Until just recently, anyways.
And why were you protecting us?
Entirely unselfish reasons, you could be sure of that. Honestly, once we started watching your shows and writing fan fiction for your shows, and then taking that fan fiction a bit too far for your shows, we could hardly just sit back and do nothing.
Yeah, so far I find it quite interesting. We already went to the moon just to get a good idea of how the lander thing works and how you gather resources and stuff. So pretty cool. Yeah, you drive around and find resources to pick up. Very simplistic, at least in this area. All right.
Yeah, we don't much like talking about them either.
So you've been spying on us.
Spying makes it sound so creepy. I mean, it is creepy. It just doesn't have to sound that way. We prefer to call it potential friend oversight.
Oh, were you the one doing the abductions with the probing?
No, that was you. We just watched. Some humans went into the woods and came out walking funny, and they made all that up as an excuse. We never had anything to do with that. No matter how much we wanted to talk to you, and hug you, and hold you, and cuddle you, until you could travel the stars for yourselves, it was safest if we just left you alone.
Alright,
Of course.
I think that's it. That's enough questions.
So, will you help?
We'll help you, yes.
Great! We'll give you so many hugs if you manage to succeed.
Good, we'll get on to it.
Great!
Alright, let's see if we can find the rest of this nitrous oxide here, even though it's not worth anything. Alright, that's it. Assuming we have a lot of space left, assuming we can go up to 100. Just out of curiosity, if you go to Neptune, weather unstable, no landable surface. You can't land on gas giants. So is Pluto a planet? The Pluto should be out here somewhere. Uranus, Europa. Oh, let's head to Uranus. And then we'll visit Jupiter with all its moons. Yeah, no landable surface because it's a gas giant. We have to pull away a little bit. Zoom in will also help. Let's visit Miranda. There is an unidentified object on here. This is a copper planet, so that's some copper. 5 LRU, probably the best we've seen. That's where the object is. Captain, another mini crashed automobile. No idea how it got out here. We are sending it up the ship for examination. The crashed Tesla. Get the copper resources. Alright, anything else here? Oh, let's go to Uberbahn.
Sir, we're detecting an unidentified object on the surface. We may want to send a lander down to investigate.
Yeah. No, we got plutonium, calcium compound, garbage. Alright, let's go. Let's check out the identified object. Looks like half a spaceship.
This looks like the part of the ship that friendly slug is missing. We'll load it up onto the lander now.
See if you can find the rest of the materials here. Alright. Alright, so we got one strontium. We're not gonna really bother looking for this because there's only one. You're gonna get like one RU for it. Let's see it. I don't know. I learned, I guess, from the space station that Earth. We didn't even go into how it came here. Actually, I can actually see where. Alright, uh-oh. Hail?
Scanning. Scanning. Vessel does not match patterns for any authorized sentient being. EM broadcast detected. Spectrum analysis. Technological development level T3. 2D image in broadcast identified. Processing. Facial edge discrimination does not match known sentience in this sector. You are not a Tyrant. Who are you?
No, what's hiding the one? Check again.
Remain where you are. A scribe legate has been notified of your unauthorized existence and is approaching this sector now. Hold. Transmission incoming. New orders received. Local fleet probe vessel 0 will clear system of unauthorized organic vessels. Continue to remain where you are.
Alright, time to blow them out of the sky. Oh, we got blown to bits here. Oh, missed. Yeah, not very heat-seeking. You win! 600 unused cabins from the enemy fleet. Yeah, lost some people on our ship, unfortunately. Let's go to Europa.
Sir, we're detecting an unidentified object on the surface. We may want to send a lander down to investigate.
Yeah. They got lead, 5 unused oxygen. Yeah, so this is definitely a good place to get some good stuff. Oxygen. Got lightning here, so it's kind of dangerous here, I guess.
Well, this is a heck of a thing, Captain. We found some kind of monument here. At least, I think it's a monument. It's a big, multicolored slab of metal with odd protrusions sticking out of it. Balls and sticks, kind of. There's text on it, or graffiti. Pictures of aliens fighting? I'm honestly not sure. No human language, anyways. Not much we can do with it but admire it, and done. We'll just leave this here then. We found that monument again, Captain. At least, I think it's a monument. There's text on. Not much we can do with it but admire.
Alright, can't do anything with it. Alright, let's pick up some more resources here. Got lead. So we got a bunch of nickel somewhere in here. Alright, you can get off this planet. They found a monument. Weather is stable, so I guess that lightning wouldn't have done any damage or light damage because it doesn't listed as dangerous. Alright, volcanic one could be dangerous. Let's save our game.
Captain, the weather on this planet will make landing very difficult. We'll need better landers to manage it.
Warning, weather levels, heat levels. Scorching winds will make the landing difficult and fatally burn crew members. Oh, I guess we can't land there right now. Let's go to Callisto. We got phosphorus, 1 RU, and thulium, 20. That's pretty rare. So let's go down and pick this up. We need to upgrade our ship anyway. We need a lot of RUs to do that. Okay. Now we need to find phosphorus somewhere. Oh, there it is. Let's go. Okay, and I think there's one more moon. There's a couple more moons here. Oh wow, this is mineral rich. Ooh, fractium. Uranium. Yeah, hydrocarbons. Alright, let's land on this planet. This got all the good stuff in it. It has uranium, which we need for that moon quest. Alright, there we got. I wonder how much the lander can actually hold. Cool. Oh, come on, you can climb up. There you go, good boy. I got uranium. We got here phosphorus here. That's more the other one. This is gonna be the phosphorus. We'll be rich when we get back, that's for sure. So you definitely can hold quite a bit of cargo. So we got P36 and they only have 1 square filled in. So definitely can hold a lot. Here's the maid. I can't even pronounce that one. Not worth anything. And phosphoric acid. Oh, there's an item or object here. Another,
Looks like an old Russian space probe, Captain. It's neat, but not much we can do with it.
you sell it for parts. We gotta see if we can find this psycho, whatever this is. Wheat. Alright, we got some of that. And that's it for Jupiter. Got Mercury, Venus, and Earth. I will get the bomb Pluto here somewhere. Gas Giant, Artemis. I guess Pluto doesn't exist. Pluto is not a planet. Alright, we can go to Mars and head back to Earth.
Sir, we're detecting 2 unidentified objects on the surface of Mars. Is this something to do with the Lexites, or something else entirely?
Well, I guess we'll find out. Titanium, copper, and nitrous oxide. Go land on here.
This looks like part of an alien spaceship, Captain. I bet this is one of the hyperdrive modules those aliens are missing. We'll load it up onto the lander now.
Alright. Got some copper. Nitrous oxide. Titanium. More titanium. Nitrous oxide. More copper. This is the other item.
This looks like part of an alien spaceship, Captain. I bet this is one of the hyperdrive modules those aliens are missing. We'll load it up onto the lander now.
Cool. Alright. Get the rest of the resources on this planet. There's still more titanium somewhere. Pretty cool. Mars looks pretty neat. Alright. I wonder if we got all the parts yet for the alien. Not exactly sure yet. But yeah, let's head back to Earth, see what they had to say. Mercury, Venus. We'll go visit them after we get done going to Star Control here.
You're back. How was Triton, Captain?
We were just attacked by an alien probe.
You were what?
You feel the commander of a recent encounter with the alien probe.
Well, that's terrifying. Unauthorized organics? Clear our system? That doesn't sound good. But let's break this down into parts. First, these Taiwan you found on Triton. Our exobiologists have been studying the recordings of your conversation with the alien. Based on their word choice, blinking, and overall clamminess levels, we believe that this one was genuinely in fear for his life. So we've come to a conclusion. We want you to help them. This is too great an opportunity to pass up. Given what you've just told us about this scribe probe, it sounds like this is a pretty credible threat.
Alright, before we go, we need to resupply. Let's go to trade. Let's sell all of the phosphorus, iron compounds, palladium. This should give us a nice, pretty chunk of money here. Yeah. I won't try to pronounce that, so we'll sell that. Hydrocarbons. The lead. Lots of titanium. Some phosphoric acid. Oh, it actually tells you how much you need for a quest. Nice. So that. We're gonna hold on to uranium. Francium, we'll sell all that. One oxygen. Zirconium oxide. Ammonia, and nickel, and copper. Calcium. Nitrous oxide. We'll buy more fuel. Oh yeah, give me a hit by how about resources? That'd be nice. Yeah, if I was about to sell everything, I'd probably keep some stuff, but let me know. That way we won't have to do as much grinding. We got all kinds of analysis stuff. I definitely want some, keep some of the materials for these items. Not sure what these would give us exactly. I haven't found most of these resources anyway. Other than I'm assuming uranium is radioactive. Oh, interesting. Can we buy this? Let's see. I guess we can't. We don't have. I guess radioactive is not uranium. I guess it's not considered a radioactive. It actually says uranium here. Executive summary on the external wars for the palace security diet only. Oh, let's get this. You need uranium on the moon for the one quest. I just gotta figure out what the radioactive is exactly. I'm assuming it's a specific type of new landers at 500 a pop. I don't think I can buy anything else. We got a basic. Reflex incoming projectiles. Not sure when I'm gonna spend big money yet. The anti-gravity thrusters are probably gonna be first thing we'll probably buy. Buy additional crew. This basically gives you more health. It's a just correction computer. Not sure what exactly this is, but I can land just fine right now. Alright, okay. We'll keep our money for now.
Is there anything else? Good luck, Captain.
Alright, let's go to the moon. Plug in that uranium and see what happens. Yeah, find it. It's over here. Alright, investigate.
We're back at the Lexite's lunar facility, Captain. The one with the weird device. There's a slot in the device here. Do we have any uranium we can feed this thing? We do? Great.
Machinery royal to life. It's pivoting out of the planet.
Well,
Planet
it's
new
some kind of
module
laser
on our
gun,
landing.
Captain. Looks like it will fit right on our lander. That was nice of the Lexites.
Oh, got something new here.
Hey, Captain. Now that we have a laser gun, why don't we try shooting some rocks with it? In the name of research.
How do you fire? Whoops, that's not how you do that. Escape. Let's can you blow up rocks for additional resources, I imagine? Shoot, control. No, I don't want to hit the escape. I keep hitting escape to exit out of things. Alright, let's see how we blow up these rocks. Yeah, you get iron. Oh, got gold. Got some aluminum. Silver. All these are pretty rare. Iron. Iron. Silver. Got gold. Oh. Alright, more iron. Yeah, give me that gold. Alright, I think we pretty much covered everything here. Oh, there's another one here. Blow that up. Got some more aluminum. I don't think you can blow up these things, right? No, it just goes right into the earth. Hello there, peeps. Welcome in. Peeps invaders. There's a shout out here. And you swapped them on there? Yeah, definitely go ahead and do that. Yeah. You guys are not already, P3, feel free to follow peeps. You're paying some. Who's that? Ellen? Hey there, Buffalo X. Welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, we're just getting started here with Star Control Origins. So we're kind of exploring the moon, finding some ancient artifacts. We just got this new laser. We're blowing up rocks for resources, which gives us money, which we need a lot of to build up our spaceship here. I think I pretty much blew up all the rocks here. Let's get out of here. And that's the recommend. Yep. Training base. Let's go to Venus. I don't know if we can land on Venus or Mercury. Might be too hot.
Captain, this planet is well beyond our ability to land on. We'll need to find some way to improve our lander technology to have a hope of safely exploring the surface here.
Scorching noxious gases may fatally poison or burn the crew. So 5 RU is pretty decent money for early in the game. But yeah, you can't land on Venus. It's probably gonna be the same for Mercury, for obvious reasons.
Captain, this planet is well beyond our ability to land on. We'll need to find some way to improve our lander technology to have a hope of safely
Yeah. Prometheum. Oh wow, this is definitely one I want to land on. This has got the good stuff on it. Alright, yeah, let's go to Saturn. We haven't visited Saturn yet. But that's not Saturn, that's Jupiter. Saturn's over here. The training facility if you want to learn how to do combat. Got Titan. Warning. Powerful winds may make safety landing on this planet extremely difficult. There are lots of minerals, but let's not do that yet. I bet you if I got that lander upgrade, I probably could have landed there. Unstable. Gas giant. Let's get the other moon. We have a wind warning. 40%. Tungsten. It tells you the rarity here, so if there's anything that's rare, definitely want to hold on like this one, like iridium. You get the ultra rare, right? So Let's probably won't go there to get the launcher upgrades. And there's a planet all the way out here. Artemis and the Lippus.
Captain, we're detecting movement on the surface. Looks like some kind of robotic drones. We'll have to be careful.
Let's save first. Unidentified structure. We got fluorine, rubium, we got some very rare stuff here. Let's see what happens. Oh. Could not land there. Mildly lower than Earth's gravity, so I'm not sure why it crashed. We have one lander left.
Hey, it's Artemis. Yeah, ever since we found this thing all the way out here in the 40s, scientists have been wondering if it would get more interesting. And, nope. Not today.
Let's reload. Let's do this in. I guess we'll go and see if we got everything, all the parts we need for that alien. Uranus is over there now. Uranus. This is the Neptune that we want to go to. Let's go up here. Alright. We got some rocks we can blow up here, I think. Oh no, we can't blow these up. Those are the guys. Right. I don't think there's any rocks on here to blow up. Alright, that's
Our new probable friends came back.
alright, we
Hey,
did.
did you get everything we need to repair our vessel?
We just got attacked by a Scribe probe.
You did? That's not good. Did you tell them we were here?
No, but it said some pretty concerning things about clearing our system.
Well, now that sounds extremely not good. Like I said, if you help us repair our ship, we might be able to help you deal with these Scribe. So, have you found everything we need to repair our vessel?
Yeah, we have it here for you.
Great! Now we can fix our ship.
You stand by, watching the Taiwan fix their ship with surprising speed.
It worked! We've repaired the hull damage and restored power to our propulsion systems. It will take another minute or so to get our defensive systems online. So please, don't murder us!
Oh, we wouldn't dream of it.
Great! So, my new damp chum, why don't we head back to Earth? You can introduce us to your parents and leaders. We can tell them what we've told you. Or we could just hang out.
Alright. Alright, come on then.
Hooray!
Alright, let's do a quick rookie, make sure there's no, doesn't see anything in here. Alright, get out of here. Light cruiser. They have a battle.
Halt, unknown alien. You do not have permission to exist in this sector, or anywhere else.
And you do not have permission to be here.
Who are you to tell us where we might be? Savage. This star is the property of the Scribe Empire.
That's funny, we haven't seen you around here much.
You have not. You would still exist if you had, Savage.
Savage, you don't even know us.
The mere fact that we do not know you is proof of your savageness. Savage. Do you need more proof of your barbarity? How about the destruction of our innocent probe? Do not attempt to hide it. We saw the weapons blink as we approached this system. We see the wreckage now. When I communicate the details of our encounter to Scribe Seat, they will be most displeased at the loss of our equipment. I suspect you are the ones the Taiwan have been hiding from us. Who knew they were filled with such deceit? We thought it was just who's. That Taiwan, the one cowering in the shadow of your vessel, we will destroy it as well. Along with all the rest of the Taiwan.
Fine, if you want to fight, you got one.
There's been a misunderstanding. There will be no fight. We will simply destroy you.
Whoa, where did that come from? That's a rhetorical question, actually. I know exactly where that came from. A bad, bad place. We're still repairing our weapon systems, so we won't be able to help you. Which is a shame because we really, really wanted to do that. Good luck!
Thanks. Alright. Oops, faced the wrong way. Oh, he's half dead. We need to hit him like 1 or 2 more times. Oh, you're still alive, buddy. Oh boy. They didn't lose much health, so this ship isn't too hard. And boom! 1,050 RU scavenged from the enemy fleet.
You did great, best friend. You are so awesome.
I am awesome.
And sexy.
Oh my.
What?
You just called us sexy.
That's weird. Translation error, probably.
Oh yes.
That happens sometimes. Anytime we say something weird or uncomfortable, that'll be a translation error.
How about we get around to saving humanity from these murder aliens?
Of course. And it's not just a humanity-saving deal now. It's also a Taiwan-saving deal.
Oh.
I don't know if you caught it, but that scribe did just threaten to kill all Taiwan everywhere. That's not gonna go over well back home. But first, let's go to Earth. I imagine your leaders will want to talk about this. And when you get here, we have something we need to give you.
Alright. I love free stuff. Alright. You don't want to go to training facility. Let's go. We got ship around there.
You're back.
Yes, I am. And I brought back a friend.
So I see.
Hey, you filled a commander in on your various alien saving and alien killing activities.
So, we're definitely not alone in this universe. We've suspected as much for a while. Those weird caves on Ceres, the scraps of distant radio signals, all those missing giraffes. But this proves it. There are aliens out there, including some pretty mean ones. These scribes sound terrifying.
The Taiwan seems to have allied with them somehow.
I don't know if allied is the right word. Wimdu claims the scribes sometimes integrate new aliens into their empire as vassal states of some kind. And if what Wimdu says is true about their current attitude to young alien species, obliterated sounds like the more likely fate they'll have planned for us. But your successful engagement with them lends us hope that we might not be completely defenseless. A shame it had to come to that. No one woke up today wanting a war with a race of murderous space centaurs. We'll begin preparing a defensive fleet right away. Still, there's a lot about this situation that we don't know. What do you think of this Wimdu? Do you trust him, Captain?
I haven't seen anything to make me doubt him.
You're lucky then. He kept trying to hug me. But it doesn't look like we can afford to turn down any friends at this point. The Taiwan have graciously offered to install something on your ship. They call it a hyperspace module. With it, you'll apparently be able to travel faster than the speed of light. We want you to go with the Taiwan to his home planet and request an alliance with his people.
Oh, should we send a diplomat, a president, at least a mayor?
If this works, we'll be sending actual diplomats later to handle the details. But Wimdu has insisted that you make the first gesture. I think he has a bit of a crush on you. And you did save one of their ships. The Taiwan will trust you more than any other human. Moreover, you wouldn't be in command of that ship if you weren't smart, diplomatic, and adaptable. Plus, you've passed all the sanity tests.
What do you need me to do specifically?
We've helped patch up the Taiwan ship. They've requested you travel with them to their homeworld in the Alpha Repeculae system. Head there right away. Then, if you can, negotiate an alliance between the Taiwan and Earth. After that, see what other information you can gather about the Scribe and the galaxy around us. Paying particular attention to the parts of the galaxy that want to destroy us. We need to get up to speed quickly here.
Oh, what do we need to resupply the ship?
According to Wimdu, Alpha Repeculae is a short distance away by hyperdrive. You should have plenty of fuel to make it there and back. If you want to offload any minerals you've collected or refuel now, I suppose you can do that.
We actually found something weird on that Lexite rune on the moon.
Yeah, we've seen the playback of your visit there. Look, Captain, finding out what happened to the Lexites is important. We can hardly ignore the original mission of Star Control. But recent events have rather overtaken things, wouldn't you say? We already knew about the facility on the moon.
Oh, we already heard this all before.
Your orders were to travel to Alpha Repeculae. Investigate the Lexite ruins when you have time. I'm not sure that's now.
Let's go to shipyard, see what we got here. We've got silver and gold, aluminum and uranium. So we're gonna hold on to the uranium and sell the iron. So these are quite rare. Aluminum is not. So that. We can buy the personal log of Arch Creator Cortorius. Yeah, it's what about the Rainbow Worlds? Scribe Archive. Let's get this one. Alright. They want me to save our resources? Sure. I mean, the only thing I was thinking about buying was upgraded Dragon. With the anti-gravity thrusters, which will probably help landing on those planets, those moons on Saturn. But I'll hold off on that for right now. Yep, I'll save and see what happens, and then from there we'll decide what to get. Probably upgrade the lander first. Because we need more planets we can land on, the more resources we can get.
Is there anything else? Good luck, Captain.
Right.
To activate our hyperdrive, just approach the edge of the solar system. It'll engage automatically.
Right. I want to see the. I picked up a couple of items, not sure where they would show up. Here it is. With this crash Telsa. So we got these two, let's pay these.
The Eternal Wars are a poetic misnomer first applied by the manner of their discovery. hercxena researchers leading a Pan-8 group from the Science Council were studying the quasi-degenerate worlds, which litter this region, operating under a hypothesis that their formation was the result of millions of years of an unknown geonuclear process. This eternity of action was eventually revealed to have instead been the result of a single immensely violent action. Historical records, always hard to come by when considering the precursors, revealed hints pointing in the same direction. A war of immense destructive energy was once waged in this region. Who the precursors were fighting is completely unknown. There have never been any traces of a civilization which could rival them. Precursor technology or artifacts also have never made mention of a war, or even any interactions with another culture which they would consider a peer. It is possible all such records were wiped out, making this a war of complete destruction. But this runs contrary to the perceived good humor of the precursors readily present in their artifacts and technology. Theories quickly become speculative from this point on. The lack of even the slightest mention of who the opponent was suggests that the precursors were possibly fighting amongst themselves. Another possibility is that they were fighting an enemy who was not from this space at all. This theory is not endorsed by all members of the Eight, but it is worth noting here that we have heard rumors the hercxena have dedicated considerable energies to the study of it.
Alright. The hyperspace module will play 2 minutes of ads every 15 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, in order to use the hyperspace drive, you need to watch 2 minutes of ads, right? I actually never played Halo, so the precursors, I've already heard the precursors in Star Control. The precursors were always in Star Control, I believe, from the second game onwards, maybe even the first game. The first game really wasn't much story. But yeah, from the second game onward, the precursors were pretty involved in the Star Control universe. Let's look at the Scribe archive. I'm sure it predates her with a long shot. So I think Star Control 2 came out like in the early 90s, I think, 94, 95, I think. Well before the Xbox, that's for sure.
Our greatest feat, the most incredible accomplishment the Scribe have ever achieved, will also one day be our doom. This amuses me. I find it fitting that we, masters of everything else under a million suns, have mastered irony as well. The Scribe are immortal. This is not a clever euphemism or poetic license. A Scribe, barring accident or malice, cannot die. Having reached what is self-evidently the pinnacle of evolutionary development, my people used the knowledge we had to put an end to it. No more mutation, no more cosmic rolls of the dice. What more could the dice do? How can you improve upon perfection? This was a wise decision, and even now, knowing what I know, I agree with it. But it is a decision which sealed our inevitable downfall. This isn't a surprise, nor even really a secret. The math was straightforward, even at the time. For anyone who cared to look at it, a Scribe could only die by malice and accident. But malice and accident were not stopped. We would slowly die off, and not be replaced. But these concerns were dismissed, or brushed aside by the irrefutable observation that the Scribe were perfect. When a problem arose, a Scribe found a solution. We trusted in the ability of future Scribes to thread the needle through any possible population crunch. And now it is clear that will not happen.
Okay. So, in the manifest, we have a crash Telstar. I'm not sure what we're going to do with that. Anything. Lord. Okay. completed this. Found what happens at the Lux sites. Cool. Alright, here I'll have to. Let's make a save. Oops. Yeah, we should have enough fuel. We still have 800 and some. I can't land on that moon for some reason. It just blow up. Alright, so where are we going? Let's check the map, I guess. There's where we need to go here. I guess we'll go to the story stuff first and see what's gonna happen and what we're gonna need. And then we can maybe explore these systems here potentially. The green planets are usually good. Look at all that fuel going down pretty quickly. Holy crap, we used a lot of fuel. Alright, let's maybe visit the moon first. Nothing much useful here. Calcium's not pretty. Right now, get all the resources I can get until we start to get money. I know if I might find some gold on here. But I don't look like there's any, there's some more silver. Nice. And some aluminum. More aluminum. Iron, garbage. You really need silver and gold to get all those special logs. And more silver. Lots of silver here, so we'll be able to buy that one log anyway. Silver, more silver, lots of silver here. I'll keep going for a little bit there. Too bad the rock powers don't show up on the scanner. I think we got pretty much everything here. Oh, there's another power here. Calcium. Iron. Alright. There's another power here. Iron. And more iron. Alright. Let's get out of here. Alright, let's go to the home planet and make some more story progress here. At some point we're gonna have to grind.
Great seeping pour! They actually came.
Indeed.
Welcome, humans. We greet you with many open arms. Chief Viscosity Officer Wimdu has already told us so much about his new friends.
Oh, we're becoming peace-seeking allies and assistants.
You wish to be our friends?
Gladly, yes.
Then of course we'll ally with you. This is the greatest day in Taiwan history.
You agreed to that very quickly.
We've grown soggy thinking about this day for a long time, humans. We knew you would be our best friends from the first time we saw you.
Fair enough.
We will immediately send emissaries to your homeworld to share technology, coordinate with your leaders, and practice handshakes. So, what would you like to do now, best friend? Does anyone on your ship want a massage?
No. What should we do about the Scribey?
That's going to be tricky. You've already blown up one of their ships. They hate that.
I'm sure they would. Can we fight them?
Look, we know you have a lot of gumption and spirit and nuclear weapons. So many nuclear weapons. What is wrong with you anyways?
We feel awful about that, really.
Uh-huh. Well, even with those, you have primitive spaceships, and you don't understand hyperspace, and you only know like half the digits of pi. So no, you cannot fight the scribe. Not alone, at least.
With your help?
Also, no. Thanks for asking, though. We would be a big help. We know how hyperspace works, at least. But we're just not big fans of getting squished by the scribe.
They threatened to kill you already.
Right. We read Wimdu's report. But that scribe died. He's dead now. The rest of the scribe love us. They're going to murder us all, aren't they? Especially once they see you alive. Having friends is dangerous. Maybe being unpopular was some kind of evolutionary defense for our people.
They can't be invincible.
They're not. It's just that they have thousands of ships with very big guns. And you do not. But no, they're not invincible. We've seen lots of battle-damaged scribe ships in the last few years, which suggests someone out there is already fighting them, though we have no idea who would do such a thing. Shooting the scribe sounds like the kind of cool activity people tend to not include us in.
So what other aliens are around here?
There are lots of aliens around here, but most of them aren't that consequential. The Scribe mostly just leave them be. Until they become consequential, that is. And then... pow! It's weird that the Scribe have taken such an interest in you, in fact, because you are extremely inconsequential. I guess you just have that kind of look to you. The look which makes evil alien empires want to wipe you out.
I guess so.
Anyways, if you're looking for aliens who might be able to actually help you, you'll be better off talking to the Scribe's ward species. Not all of which actually like the Scribe that much. There's the Mouquet. They have lots of tentacles, so you'd think they'd be good at hugging, but they don't seem into it. Their homeworld is in the Beta Pavo system. Then there's the Mengmak. They're pretty friendly. A bunch of their ships are in the Speaker constellation. But we've seen them in lots of other places, too. Oh, and then there's the Drenkend. They're some kind of living weapon. They really like the Scribe and really like killing things for the Scribe. So we don't hang around them too much. You can find them in the Alpha Uxor system if you like being killed. Also, there's the Scribe. They're everywhere. Though that's probably not that helpful. So, what are you going to do? I mean, what are we going to do?
Well, we're gonna form an intergalactic alliance to stop the Scribe.
Glop, you are so cool! Let us know if there's anything we can do to help. You can have as many hugs as you need. Also, perhaps more relevantly, please feel free to commandeer any Taiwan vessels that you require. I can assure you, the Taiwan on board will be more than happy to come with you. More than happy. Like, it'll be weird.
Alright, talk about yourselves.
Anything for our best friends. What do you want to know?
Talk about your species.
We're just nice, honest monopods trying to make our way in this galaxy. Our civilization is founded on the principles of lubrication, building ramps instead of stairs, and friendship.
Alright, I'm gonna check something out here. I'm not sure if it's going to document where all these aliens are. So I want to write these down here. You got the Homo is Beta Pavo. You got the Mouquet. And we got the Spica. The Spica constellation. The Menkmak. Okay. And they got the Alpha Uxor system. And these are the Drenken. This could be D-R-E-N-K. These are evil. So like just decide to go there and get my butt whipped. Here's the so tell me about your homeworld.
Oh, it's lovely and lonely. There are only Taiwan here now. All the other animals got tired of us and left. We think they taught themselves how to work a spaceship, and all piled into one and left the planet. The good news is, the plants stayed. They're not going anywhere. We can tell they want to, though.
You seem awfully eager to make friends.
That's because deep down, Taiwan are, to an individual, incredibly unpopular. It wasn't always the case. We believe the ancient Taiwan who first crawled out of the swamp were much more fun to be around. They were all handsome and athletic and had the firmest of handshakes. But a horrible plague swept across the planet, killing everyone it made contact with. Only those isolated from other Taiwan survived.
That's terrible.
It is, but we're over it now. The lucky souls who survived rebuilt the Taiwan civilization, but passed on all the traits which made them so isolated in the first place.
So why are we spying on us again?
Okay, it's like this. We suck. We know that. It's fine. Everyone tells us all the time.
You don't suck.
That's very nice of you to say. Though I suspect your opinion will change with time. And that's where the spying comes in. Someone who hasn't met us yet can't know how much we suck. So we regularly keep an eye out for young alien species on the verge of developing hyperspace travel. And we wait. And we watch.
Alright. That's why you can speak our language.
Oh, that's nothing. Your human language is easy to learn. It's like a baby's language. Every alien out there will be able to understand what you're saying.
Amazing. Alright.
Like what? Best friend ever?
Alright, talk about the Scribey. I don't know if there's any other new information or not.
The Scribe are officially our bestest friend. Unofficially, they're awful and we hate them.
How did you meet the Scribe?
About 600 years ago, we took our first dip into hyperspace, which was detected by Scribe ships looking for that kind of thing. You cannot imagine how happy our people were to see their warships appear in orbit and tell us they were now our friends.
This did not end well. What happened next?
As the new servants / best friends of the Scribe, we earnestly set to our new duties in their empire. The Scribe saw that we had keen, inquisitive minds, and told us not to use those. So they set us up researching new forms of adhesive to be used in Scribe manufacturing. It's a small role, but it's also an unimportant one, they explained to us. For the most part, the Scribe ignore us, or pretend their radios don't work when we're around, which is actually preferable to them paying attention to us. Which usually results in one of their spaceships landing on us.
What? How long have they been in power?
They've been the dominant species since before history began.
Of course.
That's their words, not ours. Not that we've questioned it. They have a habit of shooting us when we ask questions like that. Also, when we don't ask questions like that. They really like shooting us is the main thing.
Right. Oh, we kicked her out easily enough.
We know you defeated one of their damaged ships. But you'd be fools to engage a full-strength Scrive task force. Though maybe that's the kind of fools you are.
Maybe.
Your kind is particularly good at shooting things. No other alien we've heard of has ever made quite as many nuclear weapons as you have.
Has anyone been around long enough? Has anyone been around long enough to describe you?
None that we know of. Maybe the Pinthy, but we try not to talk to them. There are signs of another race, though. One that disappeared long ago. No one knows their true name. Everyone just calls them the Precursors. You'll find their artifacts lying around every now and then.
Alright, has anyone successfully resisted the scribing before?
If anyone has, the Scribes sure don't talk about it.
Any new information?
None that we know of. There are no one. You'll find their artifacts lying around every now and then. Like what, best friend ever?
Who are these other aliens fighting in the scribing?
A lot of the Scribe vessels we've seen lately have suffered some damage in battle. We're not too sure what's happening. But they keep accusing us of working with the rebels, and then shooting us for it. Which suggests something's definitely up. But we don't actually know who's involved. That's the kind of cool activity people like to leave us out of.
Oh, alright. Enough about the scribing. I need to move this so I can use my mouse here.
Do you want to know anything else, best friend?
Alright, how does this hyperspace thing work?
Hyperspace is above, below, and a little to the left of regular space. It's also a little bit redder.
I
The
noticed.
net effect of all this is that with the hyperdrive, a ship can travel faster than the speed of light.
Oh my.
Which is handy. Otherwise, it would have taken you 20 or 30 years to get here.
Or longer than that.
One quirk of hyperspace, which your small, dry minds might be struggling with, is how two-dimensional it looks. There's a very good reason for that, which I advise you not to think about too much.
Of course, the video game.
It's why all stars can be charted in hyperspace with simple 2D coordinates. Another side effect is that from the perspective of someone perpendicular to hyperspace, there are still constellations.
Alright. So where would someone perpendicular to hyperspace be?
Perpendicular space.
What's this?
I know this is all new to you. You're doing so well. Your hyperspace map contains all of the constellations generally accepted by spacefaring races in these parts. The hyperspace module has filled it in with the names of some of the stars most familiar to you. But the further out you go, the more it will resort to Scribe standardized star names. Most are words from ancient Scribe tongues, or the names of famous scientists or particularly corrupt politicians. Your translator will have filled in appropriate analogs from your people's culture.
Alright, enough questions for now.
Is there anything else, best friend?
Questions about our alliance?
Like what, best friend ever?
Is there any ship you can spare us?
You want to hang out with us?
Oh, yes.
I mean, sure. Sure, we have a ship you can borrow. It's no big deal.
Alright. You have any technology that we can have?
A lot of our technology is mucus-based, and probably not what you're after. Unless it is. Is it?
No.
I can tell by your face that it isn't.
Alright.
Is there anything else, best friend?
Can you buy supplies? Is this the same as every place, or is it different stuff you can get here? You can sell the iron. Sell the aluminum. Calcium. Oh wow, we need 30 gold for that, 30 platinum. Draft note of the Scurvy Legate Crom. We can get that. So you get different stuff here, same stuff, no sensors. There you go, trajectory correction computer. So one of the things I'm looking to get. Anti-gravity thrusters. Nothing really new. Can't buy additional fuel tanks yet. Alright, you have a tie worm defender. Good acceleration and turn rate. But the range sucks on it. But the range just sucks on mine too, so. $1,500. No, not right now. Let's explore other planets here. I'm assuming this is a gas giant. Yeah. Oh, I got Shun. Ooh, lots of platinum. Precious. Iridium. Oh yeah, let's go and alright. 33 platinum, we can get another audio log. This planet looks like it's made out of gold. Paladum. There's actually 10 critters on here. So there are enemies in this planet, on this moon. I'm not sure where they're at though. I haven't seen anything. Do you have a laser? I'm not sure if we can shoot him with this laser or not. So that's just a moon thing, yeah. I don't think you can do anything with these critters. Oh, got some rocks. Oh, yeah. Reload. So we can load this one here. Oh, we'll just go and grab the loot. And get out. I don't want to walk over that. I'm not sure how you, what you're supposed to do with the critters. You're supposed to just ignore them. Hope there's actually something we can do with them at some point. Sell them. So I know in like Starflight you can actually sell the creatures. Yeah, shiny gold. Not a planet, it's more like a moon. It looks like it's made out of gold, right? Get out of here. Let's go here. I can hail here.
Yay! Our new best friends have stopped by to hang out.
What is this place?
This is one of our friendship colonies. It's where we send Taiwan who have a hard time making friends at home.
The colony with the least popular Taiwan, you mean?
Shh! Don't let them hear you.
Yeah, what did you do here?
Normal colony stuff. Science, reading books. So when we get in lots of arguments about comics.
Alright, did he buy some fuel from you?
Of course, best friends.
Oh wow, we got free fuel. Oh no, we don't want to hug these guys. These are guys mucus covered. Free fuel is good fuel, is a good one, right? That's probably want to write that down. Free fuel is a win. I'm assuming. It didn't say like it took any credits from us. Probably not.
Bye.
Here. Red, that not good. Methanol, nitrous oxide, arsenic. These are all common stuff. No. Back around. Avoid these ships. They all seem to be hanging out around this blue planet here. wow. Wind. Radon, Krypton, Neon. Can't land on that because of it's windy. Okay, let's go here. Nope. It's kind of suck trying to get materials right now. Our land is pretty garbage. Yeah, this could be bad too. Yeah. Degenerate matter. Mythical. Yeah, that's something we need to get. Yeah, I won't do anything here. Not until I get a better lander. But definitely very rare material though. Blue balls. Alright, let's land on here. I can get more ships, but if we toss them, okay, we can do that. Definitely want to pick up the glue ball. Helium. Nice, that's the glue ball. Alright, a long way. Yeah, you're hiding out over there. You're running start. There doesn't seem to be any rock piles here. Pretty cool plant in the distance though. Is there anything on the western side of this system? That does not look like it. There's a handler. We got this Jupiter-looking planet over here. Dale?
Hello, best friends. What are you up to today? Can we come?
Is your ship armed?
Not as such. But we do have scientific instruments in off-board pods that are dangerous if used incorrectly. We have been known to deliberately use them incorrectly.
Let me borrow one of your ships.
Really? This has literally never happened before. No one has ever wanted to do anything with us. We'll detach a ship from our fleet right now to join you. We're going to have such an adventure!
No defender. See you later, Taiwan.
See you later, best friends.
Yeah, currently we have two lander things you can buy. I only can afford one of them right now. Formic acid, garbage here. I would assume that this is a gas giant. Gas giant. Oh, we got exotic magnetic monopoles. Technically not minerals at all. The true nature of these elusive substances are still unknown to our top scientists. Got neobiome and nickel. These are all good stuff. Let's land on this moon and get this good stuff. Alright. Oh, we got the rare stuff. I think we'll go in now. Go around. Got some nickel. There doesn't seem to be anything else on here. That's a pretty cool star. Took a little bit of damage. They do take damage here. Lost one crew member, which is fine. Magnetic. What we got? We got an unidentified object on here. Got ethanol. There's not much value here. We got this ship or something here. Oh wow. Took damage landing, I guess.
Found a wrecked ship, Captain. We'll see if we can get this thing flying again.
Alright. Got critter meat. Not sure if it's any value. Oh, I need to find the nitrous oxide. That's over here. There's two critters left on this planet somewhere. But it doesn't really show you the actual location. I'm not even sure if critter meat is actually worth getting or not. I think I'll be it for here. Alright, I think that's all we can do here. I think we visited every system here. I guess we go west. See if there's more planets over here. But I don't think there is. No. Now let's go back home. Okay, so we got all these aliens in the different space. Great, the only one that's not on there is the one in the Spiker constellation. They don't give us the exact location. There's one of these, I guess it's one of these planets, right? So. Go back here and,
You have arrived.
Uh-oh.
We have waited for you for a long time. We have been watching. We have never met before, but you know us. We are known as the Arilu Lalile.
Oh, the Arlu. You look very familiar.
Of course we do. We have chosen this appearance because it is exactly what you expect an alien to look like. We always intended we would be the first to contact you. Events, however, have overtaken our intentions.
Yes, the Taiwan are also watching us apparently.
The Taiwan are amateurs at watching you. We have a very particular interest in you. Discussing it now would complicate this conversation. You may know that we have watched you for several thousand years, and that is all that you may know. We did not expect you to find us for some time yet. Events have accelerated. Your Lexites saw it. They took a different path, a darker path. But they are not our concern. Our bond is only with you.
What do you know about the Lexites?
The Lexites are not our concern. We don't know where they have gone, but here you are. Sooner than expected, yet almost too late.
What do you mean by almost too late? I'm always on time.
The most pressing threat you probably perceive is the Scribe. They are a real threat. Though threats come in varying degrees, more are coming. The Spur is aflame. The Eight are no more, and the Precursors have abandoned us.
Nothing you just said made any sense.
In time, it will. But when that time comes, heed these words. Your path is not guarded by rails. Following familiar beats will lead to peril. If you sense your journey has been taken many times before, then beware. The obvious, unthinking path will give you no reward.
Why do you view yourself us now?
The object near here is a space station left behind by a race of aliens who have long departed from this facet. Their true name is not known to any of your peers. Precursors is a common handle in this facet and others. Their artifacts, like this space station, will not work for your peers, but they will work for you, because we have activated them for you. We are not peers of the precursors. They are beyond even us, as they have often shown. But we have seen enough to know some of their tricks. Use these stations. They will be a great asset to you. Their caretakers are unique, but this is typical of precursor technology. It is time for us to go.
We're seeking allies to defeat the Scrabby. Will you help us?
Very few of my kind remain in true space. Advise we can, but defend we cannot. If you need advice on where to go next, Proxima Centauri is famously not far. The moon of Calf's there contains many valuable resources these star bases can make use of. Beyond that, do not worry. This will not be the last time we talk. You will be fine. Explore, talk, fight. Be human.
Okay. I kind of figured that. So, let's save here. Oops. Let's dock.
Greek, Sixu, Fringy, hello, 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 hello. Calibration complete. Natural language interaction now possible with hit rate of 99.5%.
Sex that allow to you.
Recalibrating. 6-0.
What are you?
One moment. Checking proper motion of calibration stars. This facility has been offline for 205,432 years. Why have I come online now? Checking. Exception. Reboot cause not found.
We had some friends turn you on for us.
This seems unlikely. Sapient life forms known to exist in this region of space are several orders of magnitude too primitive to operate this facility. Who are you?
We're humans.
Checking. 99.8% chance you are descendants of pre-sapiens on local greenbelt world. Insignificant. This is quite a mystery.
Forget that, what are you?
This is an automated port, research, recreational facility created by Exception, name not found. I am an avatar of that facility. I have been projected into this facet of the multiverse to facilitate its use. This facility, and others like it, can process raw minerals into generalized resource units and then process those into fuel, equipment, or entire vessels. It can also tell you stories.
Oh boy.
Checksums indicate large portions of my eternal memory have been corrupted. Consequently, this facility only has limited information on the following topics. Exception, name not found, local stars, and fun facts.
Tell me about the local stars.
This region occupies a minor arm of the galaxy and has a typical composition of star types and ages. Notable exceptions include the unusually low density of interstellar medium in this area, likely the ringed supershell of supernovae that occurred 18 million years ago. This region has been continually filled with sapient life since recordings began 218,209 years ago, albeit at a slightly lower density than found in other parts of the galaxy.
Okay. How about these names of not found folks?
Exception, name not found, lived in these stars for exception, duration not found, years.
They did things which I have no record of. The volume of missing records suggests they did many of those things, however. This facility is one of those things, designed to assist with the conduct of many of those things. It seems though that this facility has laid dormant for 205,432 years. Its activation now indicates exception, things it indicates not found. That's it. That's all I know. There are other facilities that might be able to offer more.
Alright, not much information here. Tell us a fun fact.
The 200 billionth digit of E is 2.
That wasn't fun.
This facility is over 200,000 years old. Standards may have changed. Calibrations are still continuing.
No, it does not. That's enough about you.
Is there anything else?
New ship components are available. You should do a starbase. Let's do some starbase things. You can sell ethanol. Keep the silver and the gold. Sell the xenon. Keeping this stuff is very valuable. Helium. Bohemium, let's keep that, blue ball, platinum. Radium. Hold on to this. What's our nickel? And nitrous oxide. Keep anything like $20 and up for now. Alright, we can buy Sure. I'll keep all the rare stuff, right? Just in case I need it. The other stuff we can always farm if we need it, right? If we need more iron, I can always farm iron because it's pretty common. Alright, so we can get something with platinum. We can get this expensive one. Or we can get this cheap one. That is our only option, so let's get the expensive one, get this out of the way. Apparently I got some sort of chip component, but I'm not sure where I would look to get that. So you can get the anti-gravity thrusters will allow you to jump. Give you airborne for a few seconds. I'm not sure how useful that is right now. System scanner allows you to quickly find objects of interest on planetary bodies. Oh, there should be free one somewhere? Nothing with sensors. Nothing here. Yeah. That's probably gonna be my first thing I'll get. The crew quarters, a docking bay. Minimal production command ship. Interesting. The other modules. I don't see anything for free. No free items. We got the system scanner now, which we didn't have this before. Well, that's the only thing new that I'm seeing, but it's not free. No fuel tanks. We can upgrade. Got $6,000. Not sure if it's worth it right now. Just get the Lander thing. Yeah, basic nuke. Yeah, the full color drive. We got the accelerator. Anti-gravity thrusters. Yeah, nothing new. Yeah, that's definitely a lot. Not yet. Alright, you want to spend all my money? This is probably, let's get this. This is probably more useful. Currently, most of the cans I can land okay on. There's a couple here and there that we have trouble with. So we'll do that for now. The Hypergate, that just shows you the map. Look at that. This Joyobreak Patroller. Cool. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured you wouldn't have to worry about it, but didn't want to spend $5,000 for it. I don't think jumping is actually that useful either, so at least not yet. Fast travel to bases, cool. Let's get out of here.
Is there anything else? This is an automated port. I am at this facility. It can also checksums indicate large portions of my consequent exception, name not found, local stars, and fun facts.
Nothing else.
Is there anything else?
Just an advanced nuke. just an advanced nuke. The advanced nuke and point defense, which I had since the beginning of the game. This could be useful, obviously. Improves tracking and range. That might be worth 5,000. But don't want to spend all my money right now.
Is there anything else? One other thing before we go. This facility has peers scattered throughout the spur. They are statistically likely to have experienced different corruption in their memory banks and may have access to different design templates for constructing ship components. Also of note, from any facility you'll be able to access the Hypergate material movement process and instantly travel to another facility you have already visited. That is it. Exception, civil farewell not found.
So we need to find other ones to use that Hypergate. So does that gate show up on the map? Yeah, we do. It does. I can sell, you can sell the ship for money, you can go back and get more and get some more for money as well. Oh, interesting, the planets show... So that new thing I bought actually is showing stuff here. Oh, it sucks. Let's go to Star Control.
Welcome back, Captain. You should know that a delegation of Taiwan have just arrived, promising to share information, provide technology, and assist with our shipbuilding. They're also very interested in just hanging out.
Allying with the Taiwan was surprisingly easy.
Let's not be ungrateful, Captain. We have few friends here. Which brings me to my next point. Star Control has new orders for you, Captain. The Taiwan, bless their sticky hearts, know less about this galaxy than we hoped. So, in order to fulfill our goals of not getting annihilated by homicidal aliens, we're going to need some more information. According to the Taiwan, there are a number of other alien civilizations within our immediate vicinity. We want you to contact these aliens and find out if they'll be willing to help us as the Taiwan have. It sounds like these Scribe already have enemies. If you can find out who those aliens are, I'd suggest they'd be a good place to start.
Is that all?
Oh, there's lots more you could do. I just wanted to start you off with the easy task of preventing humanity's complete annihilation first.
Oh yeah, no problem.
But if you want more, you could always secure mineral wealth for us. Or find out what happened to the Lexites. Or find love amongst the stars.
What kind of resources do we need?
Everything. If we're about to get drawn into an interstellar war, there's a good chance we'll need everything we can get. You're just one ship though, Captain, and you've got more important work to do. Your primary mission is exploration, so do that. If you find any particularly wealthy worlds, by all means collect what you can. It'll help out your mission, if nothing else. But don't worry too much about us. We can handle the boring logistical stuff.
Alright, let's talk about the Lexites.
Sure, Captain. We can hardly ignore Star Control's original mission, even if recent events seem to have overtaken things.
Well, nothing new.
Sure, Captain.
So, you want me to give kisses to aliens?
That was a joke, Captain. Remember, you're now humanity's public face, our only representative out there. It's imperative that whenever you meet an alien, you make a good impression. That probably won't involve kissing.
Got it. Oh, you haven't seen how I kiss.
Nope. No, I haven't.
Oh, you're gonna handle on it all.
Good, Captain. You have been authorized to take the ship wherever you best see fit to complete this mission. Feel free to return here as necessary to repair, resupply, and debrief us on what you learn. Yours is the only human vessel which can enter hyperspace at the moment, so this all rests on your shoulders. Though we're working on ways to fix that. We'll let you know how that goes. Now then, how can I help you? With the help of the Taiwan, we've finally been able to bring our module manufacturing equipment online. You'll now be able to build a variety of new modules to upgrade your ship's capabilities.
Nice.
And keep an eye out for any weird bits of alien technology. We might be able to adapt anything you find into a new module for your ship. None of this will be free, though. Modules and hyperdrives require exotic materials we just can't synthesize fast enough. Which means if you want ship upgrades or escort vessels, it might be faster to collect the materials yourself. From the shipyard, you can use RU to refuel your vessel, upgrade it, or build escort vessels.
Alright. Do you have anything new for us? I believe I've asked that to the mods, but I don't have any installed. I don't think I see anything new here that we need resources for yet. Oh, these are gonna be the same. I don't see anything new. Even though said there was new stuff, but there's no new stuff. Alright, I'd like to get some more details about these guys. I don't know how I picked up this guy. Unless he came with the Taiwan. More documents. Keep it original as possible. Buying fuel is not going to be much of a problem in this game, I don't think.
Anything else, Captain?
Alright, that's it.
Good luck, Captain.
Yeah. We'll call this one team start. So I know which one I need to start with, and that'll be it for Star Control for tonight. So we got some progress. We got some main quest stuff done. So we'll probably spend the beginning of next stream exploring the surrounding systems. And then maybe we'll visit some aliens as well to get some more money to upgrade our ship. And all that fun stuff. So, yeah, so if you're not already, please do feel free to follow me here on Twitch and on Twitter, Discord, and YouTube, and all of that good stuff. We'll be back tomorrow night at around 7 p.m. Eastern, and we'll be playing some more Star Control Origins. Having a lot of fun with this one so far. Yeah, so then Wednesday I will not be streaming. Thursday night at 7 p.m. we'll do some more Star Control. And then Friday night at 7 p.m. we'll be doing some, hopefully we do some Fallout 1. And then Saturday and Sunday we'll also do some more Fallout 1 as well. Get that started. Then next week we'll start start back on our normal schedule. That's kind of the plan. So you can like craft your own ships and planets and universes and stuff here. So yeah, let's exit and let's find somebody to raid. Let's see who is online that we can raid up here tonight. Let's see. Why don't we go say hi to Kyogo Child? He's playing some of the Terminator, Future Shock. So we'll go take a look at that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, we'll play some more Stalker to Origins tomorrow. So take care, have a good night. And yeah, see you guys later.